Hi. How y'all doing?
Oh, you know what I forgot? I apologize. One thing about a little housekeeping. Guys, please give it up for our Any Joey Fatone fans in the house? Ken has been Joey's musical director for many, many years and will be here at Epcot when Ken leaves before he So thank you for being here. We'll try to get it right this time.
Yeah.
This, because you know.
Oh, okay. So the first session was good. This is already.
Well, yeah, I got it.
You already know.
I mean that group.
That group.
Yeah. My first question is just how exhausted are you?
Yeah, I went from Sweeney Todd to Hadestown to Town to Moulin Rouge. So it's about 3 years in a row of an 8-show schedule, and this is our first vacation. Very, very, very.
Yeah, I mean, we
are so tired.
You took very little time off between those shows. You know, I was thinking driving in, so I was thinking of the story. We were having dinner in New York while you were doing 80s.
Yeah.
Dinner tonight's going to be good. And you told me you were taking a month off the show. And I went, oh my God, that's amazing. You taking a month? I said, so you're going to take vacation? No. He said, I'm making a movie.
TV and film sets. It's made me a harder worker in the booth when I'm like recording and writing and making music. It's like it all one thing feeds the other. Theater is the hardest form.
It's so hard.
Of entertainment. It is you die to yourself. You completely submit to a person that isn't you for 2.5 hours, and must maintain that with as much honesty as you can muster.
But I think the thing I'm getting at is that you and I talked about that. That's a really small part of it. It's like the 2.5 hours you're on stage. Yeah, great, fine, whatever. But everything else you have to do to be there, be present, and do the work for those 2 hours.
It's a beautiful spot. You should go. It's a really great place in your family. So it's called Magic Kingdom. They have this. Have you seen Cinderella? It's like it has the same. Anyway, they have fireworks there. And
so you got married there.
And
how the hell did that happen?
My friend Tony Shepard called me during COVID because as an attendee of our wedding, that was originally in Hawaii, and he knew it very well that our date kept getting pushed back.
Where in Hawaii?
Lani Kuanoa Estates, which is yes, Lani Kuanoa Estates, beautiful estates that King Kamehameha used to live. Any Tahitian, any poly here, yeah. This land was blessed by the shaman before King Kamehameha. So all of her descendants have continued to live at the Lani Kuanoa Estates and maintain the land, and they were going to bless us and us to live there.
So you were going to get married, and what happened was the date kept getting, kicking it down, kicking the ball down the field because Coke, right?
The sweet woman that kept calling us to tell us about the day called us with tears, her voice was quivering, and then it was like,
and then I remember we were talking randomly, and you said, you know what, the heck with it, we're supposed to get married on November 20th, we're just going to do it in the backyard, and I'm like,
I was ready to call her my wife. I was so done. Like we were, we were over it. It was so annoying. Like we've been friends in each other's lives for so long. We've been together for so long. At that point, we've been engaged for like. The date kept getting pushed back. I was so over it. I was producing a movie in Vancouver. I was like, I'm the moment I get back.
So it's like we're getting married, and I'm like,
figure it out later.
I'm like, yeah, no. So we
literally
pulled off Magic Kingdom wedding
behind
the castle. We put it together in 14 days.
14 days.
Yeah.
So Have y'all seen or heard of I did a rom-com produced for Netflix called long title, Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between. So during that film, I was producing and starring, and I was also like, yeah, sure, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah, and Ellie is in LA, like trying to figure it all out, and we had to like figure out how to get all of our family to Orlando, and it was COVID, it was crazy, and then it happened.
Yeah, but you know, there's something I feel really terribly guilty about, which is that you didn't get to get married to one.
We did not get to get married at all.
So I called the Disney Fairy Tale Weddings people were going to give you a dollar.
Should see Tony in the speedo, it's great.
Speaking of Magic Kingdom, apparently some people in this room make magic there.
The people that do not, just now.
I don't know if you're aware of this because you're a busy man, you've got a lot of stuff going on. At night, don't worry when you work at night. Oh my God. So, London?
Yeah.
West? Near Bucket, yeah, okay. Yeah. You've got like a Hyde Parky neighborhood. Yeah. So, my family's from there.
Speaking of getting
yeah,
around,
my family's from Brighton, Somerset, Manchester. Oh, you did? Oh my God, gorgeous.
Should the rest of this
Have you
lead
done the Cheese Festival? You haven't done the Cheese Festival? You've got to go. Are you allergic to cheese? Go to the festival anyway. Yeah, go to the festival anyway. It's like 50 minutes west of you. Yeah. Okay.
By the way,
We're gonna be there.
don't like
I'm
Jordan doesn't have these. He saw these this morning.
I don't.
In the car.
Coach.
That's my brand new Coach
Mickey
Mickey
sneakers.
Anyway, every night they do this.
Not part of the college program.
Every night they do this fireworks show.
They do.
And there's a really terrific indie singer named Kenny. But a guy sings with her. He's a boy singer. I hear he's pretty talented. Yeah.
Huge fan.
Don't you got that joke or not?
He's killing it in London, by the way.
His last thing was here. He came in and played for a day. We got this, and I saw him in Little Shop. He was great.
Yeah.
So
He
good.
helped me win a mirror moment.
Yeah, so good. Anyway, how did Happily Ever After happen for you?
This is the coolest story you ever heard. If you're okay with me sounding.
Are you going to be okay? I mean, did you call somebody?
So let me give you a little context, okay? Because like I need you all to know when I tell the story, I tell it with my chest up and out. Thank you. When I tell this story, I tell it all 10 toes. It better be clocking to you. I have been doing this for a long time. This did not happen overnight. This did not happen. I did not just wake up and things were handed. I did not just wake up and have things handed to me. This has been a long time of grinding and meeting and shifting and adapting and getting hard knocks and being told no and blah, 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 blah. So now that we've done all of these things, I'm about to sound like an absolute. It's a Thursday in Manhattan. let me explain my stamina during this time. This was almost 10 years ago. I did Sweeney Todd debut in Hamilton. Now, when this happened, my EP had just come out with Hollywood Records. My debut EP, so I had some songs that were charting at that time. So we had to take advantage, right? A strike while the iron's hot, radio team, marketing team, everyone's like, you've got to make this thing work, you got to make this thing go. So we talk with production at Hamilton and figure out a way to make things work. For the first 2 months of my run, pretty much once, sometimes twice weekly, I would wake up at 4 a.m. I would fly down to Georgia or North Carolina or Tennessee or Missouri,
Pittsburgh.
and I would land around mid-morning. I would grab a quick breakfast. I would head to an iHeart radio station. I would play an acoustic show. I would do a lunchtime countdown show. I would then go to lunch with the program director, make sure that they're good to keep spinning my records, and I would do a countdown show, like an acoustic set for 15 minutes, and I would go back to the airport, whatever city or whatever state I was in. I would fly back to JFK, and I would land at JFK, and I would go straight to the Richard Rodgers Theater, and I would get cast, and I would do Hamilton. And I would do that once or twice a week for the first couple of months of my life. Now, I was 10 years younger. I had stamina. It was amazing. So I was in this mode of like, yes, I can. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can play the iHeart Music Fest in between a 2-show day on a Saturday. Sure. Yes, I can. I can go to London after a Sunday matinee and film a music video with Lynn for Moana, and then fly back and sleep on the plane and immediately land and go straight into a 2-show day at the theater. Like, I could do these things, and it was amazing. And so I finally had a day off. I still had a show that night, but then I had the day off. And it's a Thursday, and I am headed to brunch with a friend who's also working on Broadway. I'm on the way out to tell us, and the way I was feeling this, I am on Broadway, can't talk to me, don't look me. I am on Broadway. I am from a small town. I'm on my ass is on Broadway. Look at this ass on Broadway. I have a voiceover job later today. I'm playing a new character of a new cartoon called She-Ra. I'm so stupid. I'm going to a Broadway show later tonight after I have lunch with friends. What's on? I leave the restaurant. I get a call from my A&R, and she goes, "Jay, do you have something?" You have to tell me if you're even interested, because I know you like Disney, but like I don't know how much you like Disney. So if you're not into this or anything like this, just let me know and I will go. But they're redoing the fireworks show at Magic Kingdom. I said, ah! And I pulled out all my Wishes merch. So there's 2 parts for me. I was like, they're what? And then I was like, they're what? Do you want to do music for the fireworks show? The title, I love it. I didn't know that you could do this. Like, I was like, Beyonce's not a voice at any of the. I'm sorry. Like, how? Why me? How? And who? And why me? That still has not been answered. And I've decided to stop asking the question. I'm just really grateful that all of it, because I do too. I'm sorry.
You know, the other thing people don't realize too is you actually sang the anthem of one of our cruise ships too.
I sure did.
Yeah.
I sure did. And helped open Toy Story Land.
You've done a couple of things.
Parade songs and music. I really, it's this trip specifically that we're currently on because of some other things that I'm doing and building right now in the parks.
Funny. No.
It has been, this trip has been the most like, I cannot believe. Correct. Because I can't believe that this is my life. I've worked really hard for a really long time. I've been working professionally for 22 years. Already. And I don't feel that old. And I find that to be a gift as well. And I think that at the end of the day, like, I'm going to find myself continuing to running into blessing. Maybe give him a hug. Turn around, keep going. Because like everything that has happened in my life has happened exactly the way it's supposed to. It's going to be who I am now. But what I do like to say to anybody that is especially like coming into adulthood and discovering what their likes and dislikes and dreams and goals and desires are, beyond knowing your why and knowing why you get up and do it every day, please just treat it like a job. Do not let it define who you are. I am not a performer on Broadway. That's something that I do. That is not who I am. I am a person that does some of these things. And that is that. And that goes for every line of work. That goes for being a doctor. I'd say even more so for being a doctor. You gotta let that stuff stay at home. And, stay at work and not bring it home. Like that's everything. Treating it like a job will keep you happy. Not letting it define who you are, but let it be a part of what you bring. This is so shy.
Guys, his voice is
Let me say. Y'all know Angie's parts? Song is just way easier to sing when I get to sing it with people, and frankly, I'm just way happier singing it with other people. Would y'all like, can we just like soak it in and like actually sing it together? And would y'all tag me in this so that I can have footage of it? I'm not gonna record it. I'm gonna do messing with it in the moment. I'm gonna let you go through again. Sorry, I was just soaking it in.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. Let it draw you in, watch the moments unfold. It's like a dream that we're meant to follow, setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day. Every choice we make moves us on the wrong way. Every wish finally put into motion, diving in with our hearts wide open. When we look inside, there in your eyes, it's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
I love y'all. Just think about everything you keep saying I've done in my life. And the fact that it means as much to y'all as it does to me will be with me for forever. No matter how long this show lasts, I hope it lasts for forever. I really do. I'm not even going to say like all great things must come to an end. We don't have a date that I know of yet. But like, I love this show so deeply, and no matter how long it is around, what it has done, I know we will all carry for forever. Like, happily ever after is everything to me, and I love you all, and thank you for having me. And also, and I said this in the first group too. There were like, y'all can sit down real quick if you want to. There. I think we were able to see a little over 800 people in both of these sessions today, but over 3,000 of you guys applied. And I know that a ton of y'all slept out on the breezeway to try to get on stand, but like that blows me. Don't do that. This is, come on now. Come on. Okay. This is, but it means the world to me. So we're gonna figure something out. I'm gonna be back later this year. So either later this year, beginning of next, we're gonna figure out a time, and we're gonna do this again and be able to include everybody, because I want more time with y'all, and more questions from you guys, and however I can be supportive in your journeys while you're here. I want to be, so in the meantime, when you see me and my family, just say Disney College Program, please. Like, if you see me, say your Disney College Program, like, it will go a long way for me. And I would love to say it to you on stage, because that's where it all goes, you know? Hi.
What about the people who are face blind?
What did you say?
I said, what about the people who are face blind?
Is there anybody around that can maybe notify you, like, let me know?
I got you.
You know, maybe if you hear that I'm around, or if someone's like, oh, that looks like Riley or Ellie or something like that, like, you know, we can. Then all I need to know is that you're there, and I can come talk to you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, and I know a little sign too.
So let me take a second to thank Allie, Ryan, for the fabulous work that they do here. Thanks so much for coming guys to sit on the panel.